Hi guys, and welcome to Self-Isolation Station. I am Kira.
I'm Lewis.
And we're going to be talking about a variety of stuff. This is just our intro.
Yeah.
We'll be having some special guests on.
Yeah.
At some point. So, should we start off with our first segment?
Let's do it. What's this podcast about, Kira?
This podcast. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the whole thing.
For fuck's sake.
So, we're in isolation. Well, Lewis is. For obvious reasons. COVID-19. We're negative, but
It's just
the
our
way it
mindset,
goes.
though, isn't it?
yeah. Just God's sake, it's going to be so full of terrible dad jokes and puns. This is going to be a disaster. But yeah, we have a special guest on at some point who also is isolating.
For the same incident.
For
So
the
that'll
same
be fun.
incident. We all gathered. We were having a great time and, well, as great times happen, it came to an end
Yeah.
fairly quickly.
But it's okay. We're over
It's
it.
okay. We're over it. We're all good. And we're okay. We're not ill.
No.
So we're just having a great time.
Yeah. We're vibing.
Yeah. So, because we've got a lot of kept up anger, I guess you could say, over how the whole isolation thing has been.
Like, just life.
Just life in general,
Yeah.
and how the whole COVID-19 thing has been handled. Our first segment is going to be What Pisses Me Off. So
What pisses you off, Kira?
I was going to say, do you want to start? Okay, what pisses me off, very COVID-19 related, mask wearing incorrectly.
Oh, God, yeah.
It was just like, why wear a mask incorrectly when you can
Wear it correctly.
Wear it correctly. I'd rather people just didn't wear them.
Well, I mean, you may as well, to be fair, some of the way these people are wearing them.
Like, I was on the bus and a guy took down his mask to whistle like a song. There's so much wrong with that. One, no one wanted to hear him whistle, and two, no one wants to have you blowing all over the bus.
I don't get it, you know?
I don't get it.
It's mental.
It's very, I mean, I understand people are exempt, but it's when they actually wear a mask, but
Just their nose is just hanging out.
yeah. Do you not feel, that must feel more uncomfortable? I know when my mask falls down, it's
Don't do that
like-
on camera, we'll get cancelled.
It's like... it's like... It's uncomfortable, and then you can't breathe out of your nostrils because it's like blocking it. So why would that be more comfortable?
It's so they can actually say they can't breathe in a mask, because you actually can breathe in a mask.
It's brilliant when you get like the old people on the bus and they like pull their mask all the way forward and go... like, just... I'd rather you just wear a visor. I mean, they're not great.
Better than doing that though, isn't it?
Talking of visors, the most useless ones I've seen are the ones that go on your chin, like that.
It's
And they only cover like the bottom part of your mouth.
I haven't seen these.
Have you not?
No.
Yeah, I was in Costa and I saw a woman in front of me, and she had it, but it was the top of the plastic cover, which was meant to be covering her mouth and nose, literally came up to her bottom lip,
Well, that's not good,
and
is
she
it?
was pulling it down.
That's not good.
I don't understand. Like, you might as well not wear. This is what I'm saying. You might as well not wear.
Yeah,
a
just
mask.
take it off, bruv. Stop
Yeah.
going to all that effort if you're just going to do that.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what pisses me off. What
Jesus
pisses
Christ.
you off, Lewis?
A lot of things, Kira. A lot of things piss me off. But do you know what pisses me off the most? When people who don't watch football try and talk about football. I can't deal with it. Like,
Yeah.
as you know, I'm an avid football fan.
Yes.
You know, these Euros have been very good. Last night I was very depressed, but it was very
Yeah,
good.
it's been entertaining.
And it's just when you have people just shout and kick it every 5 seconds, and you're like, shut up.
It's when you get the girls that have borrowed their dad's England
Tops,
t-shirt,
yeah.
but they've tied it in a knot, so it's a crop top,
Like,
and they have like a little England mark on their cheek, and they're like, "It's coming home." It's like, do you even know what a penalty is? You know?
Explain to me the offside rule, and I'll let you watch football.
I don't even think I could explain.
Do you not?
I don't think I can explain it. If I saw it, I know what it is.
Look, the thing is, you're not bad though. You're fine. You like just watch it. You're chill. We've watched the whole tournament
I
together.
watch it and I'm
It's
chill,
great.
but it's yeah. At least I don't get the whole pretending. Why? What's the point?
I don't like. If you don't like football, you don't like football. Like, you don't have to
No.
pretend to like it.
Because then they go on a month later when it's not the Euros or the World Cup.
About how
I hate football. It's ruined my boyfriend.
It's so misogynistic. Don't watch it then. Fuck off.
I mean, it is, but...
Well, yeah, but if you're going to watch
bother.
it, like, yeah...
Just don't bother.
It very much is.
If anything.
Yeah, exactly. Why
Surely
are you watching it if it pisses you off? And to add on to that, yeah, is when all year round you get girls that are like, oh, I don't care about football. Here's an idea. Let me tell you this. So obviously the recent stats that have come out about domestic abuse in football are disgusting. They are inexcusable. But it's when all tournament they're on these girls' stories, and then we get to the final and they're like, oh, it's coming home.
Just be consistent.
Just stop. Like, if you really give a shit, like, just don't.
If you just don't give a shit.
Just don't give a shit, bro. Anyway, that's what pisses me off.
Yeah, that's what pisses me off.
That's a pretty bad one. I thought about it like 2 minutes ago. So.
No, yeah, I think about masks a lot because they're just everywhere.
Well,
I'm really interested to see the percentage of people that will carry on wearing masks. I know I will.
I will, most certainly.
And properly, I would like to think so.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's nice. Like a friend of mine was saying, like, it's nice to have that option if you go into a shop and there's no one in there and you want to take, like, if it's a hot day and you want to take it off. But I will 100% be wearing them if there's anyone around.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, me too. Next thing we're going to talk about is what films we've watched. Because even though we've only just started isolation...
We don't really leave the house anyway.
We don't leave the house. I only go to work and then come back and we watch a film in the evening or a series.
I don't even do that.
So what have we watched? We've watched Flatliners.
That's shit.
That was a shit.
That's a solid...
one.
Maybe I'll give it like a 3 out of 10.
I think...
Because I like the cast. The cast was good.
The cast was good. I think the concept... Because we didn't watch the original. This was
the new one with Elliot Page.
And Nina Dobrev.
I don't know the name.
Yeah, so it wasn't the same story, and my mum said that it wasn't as good, and it was shit.
Yeah.
Okay, but the first one is the one that we need to watch.
We'll watch that. We'll watch that. What are you rating out of 10?
I would rate that probably a 5.
A 5?
Just because it's got potential.
It does. I think maybe we should explain the plot, because I hadn't heard of it before we watched it.
Yeah. So it's medical students that find out they're interested. Particularly one is really interested in what happens after you die. So they do an experiment where they stop each other's hearts.
Yeah, they die.
They die, come back to life, and it sort of almost gives them like almost superpowers in a way.
Yeah, it starts off as they're looking into research on how the brain reacts after you die, and if we can truly find out what happens after you die, type thing, and it just ends up putting them on this like massive high, and it feels like a drug.
Yeah.
So they keep doing it, and it's just we didn't finish it, so I don't know what.
We didn't finish it.
I
think the original one's meant to be better.
Yeah, we'll have to watch that. Now,
the new one.
The thing I've been waiting a lot to talk about here, and before I start, it's a 10 out of 10, absolute 10 out of 10. It's a Netflix series called I Think You Should Leave, and if you are like me and Kira, and you have an incredibly male sense of humour.
Basically, the kind of sense of humour that there's no depth to the jokes.
If you laugh at the word jizz, you'll find it very funny.
There's no depth to it. There's no deep meaning. There's no cleverness. It's just shit humour. It's just terrible.
They're 15-minute episodes of like 2 or 3 sketches, and this guy is so funny.
Yeah.
I've never seen him in anything else before, but he's so funny.
The whole premise is like there's a main character or something that's trying to make everyone in a room uncomfortable in different ways.
Basically,
that's why it's called I Think You Should Leave or something like that, isn't it? Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, it's just... But some of them, like, you can imagine happening. Some of them are kind of relatable. Like, for example, the one where he's in the restaurant and you get a stranger talking to you, but they keep going.
Yeah, that one.
And you're a bit like...
Yeah,
I'm just trying to do my own thing.
Yeah.
Because you can imagine it all happening.
Yeah. I could see that. Like, there's a few that wouldn't happen, but the ones that wouldn't happen are the funniest.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're not going to watch the whole thing, type in on YouTube, I Think You Should Leave Ghost Tour, and watch that one. Best one.
Had us crying. I can't even explain why.
We were actually watching it on the instant that's made us had to self-isolate. So there was 4 of us in the living room, and we were crying. We were in complete and utter tears.
Yeah.
And it's incredibly clever for humour that doesn't have depth.
No, it's I don't know what it is. He's a genius.
He is an absolute genius.
But it's very acquired taste.
Yeah, you have to be
It's a bit like
a man or a child.
if you grew up with Monty Python, I feel like you might appreciate it because it's like that silly humour that just doesn't have any meaning.
It's a very male sense of humour.
So male.
It's a lot of swearing that you just laugh at.
Yes.
A lot of people say donkey dick and shit.
Yeah, it's just like stupid words.
But I love it.
I love it. I think it's good. I think they peaked a little bit the first few episodes.
Yeah. After the third episode, it dips off a bit, but the first three are genius.
Yeah.
However, I have the IQ of a fucking 2-year-old, so we're here.
Well, exactly. The dumber the humour, the easier it is to understand, I guess, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What else have we watched? Oh, we've been watching Jeremy Clarkson's Farm.
Love it.
Very good.
Love it.
Very good. I wish the episodes were a little bit shorter.
Yeah, they are quite long, aren't they?
But, I mean, it's Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah.
So it's like instant 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Watched Red Dragon yesterday.
Red Dragon, yeah, we've been on a bit of like a Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, we started watching the series today. So we'll let you know about that one soon. But
no, it's interesting. I like it.
I love Red Dragon.
I'm already like a kind of serial killer.
Finish the sentence quickly. Yeah, I'm already a serial killer.
If I just get out the knife.
Killed
Surprise.
5 people last night.
I'm already a bit of a serial killer series movie fanatic. I love it.
I love them.
I don't actually know a lot about serial killers, to be honest.
No,
like real life ones.
Should we do a serial killer podcast?
I think we
We'll
should.
do
Where we
research
actually
into it and
research, like we find one each.
Yeah, and then we come in and talk. That'd be good. That'd be good.
Because I feel like people mention these names to me, and they go blurry. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just know they've killed people, but some of them are messed up.
Yeah, bro. Let's do that. That sounds good.
That's good. We are psychology students.
We are.
Well, I'm not.
You're not anymore. No.
But
Kira's old.
I'm old. But yeah, so it's obviously naturally very interesting to us.
Yeah, we like it.
So we'll go for that.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do an episode of that.
Yeah.
Fair play.
There you go. New episode already planned.
Oh, we're on a roll.
We're on a roll.
That's
we have
2 episodes planned.
2 episodes planned. I mean, it's not like we've got anything else to do, is it?
Well, no, we're here all fucking day. Maybe we should just record like 3 episodes a fucking day.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Fair play.
Keep going. I think we'd get a bit tired after a while.
I think so. This won't last more than 2 days.
There's only so much that pisses me off. Actually, I reckon I could go.
No, yeah, I could go off. We could do like full podcasts on that. Yeah.
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 We could give it a go. Story of the day.
Yeah.
I
haven't found anything really.
No, do you know, there hasn't been much because there's been just obviously a lot of Euro stuff.
We could talk about the Euros.
We could talk about the Euros.
Should we talk about the Euros?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's relevant, isn't it?
Yeah, so you guys would have seen it because we've seen it. England losing in the final of the Euros to Italy on penalties.
It was such a good game, though.
It was an incredible game until we lost, and then I went to bed.
Yeah, I've never seen you quite so heartbroken.
I was sad, and it's because I'm a Man U fan as well. And a few months prior, not even a few months prior, about a month prior, I watched Man U lose on penalties.
Yeah.
And I also got up for the fight yesterday morning, Dustin Poirier versus Conor McGregor 3. It was meant to be a big chapter, big trilogy. Spent 20 quid on it. Conor McGregor broke his leg at the end of the first round, and we didn't see a fight. So, that was sad. That was quite sad about that.
Yeah.
But so it's quite a disappointing day, really. And then we find out today I have to self-isolate.
Yeah.
So.
Which, I mean, I don't really mind.
Oh, I wasn't going to do anything anyway, was I?
No, we haven't got much to do. I might as well have been self-isolating anyway.
Yeah, gives me an excuse.
And we've created a podcast already within one day. Not even that, half a day.
Well, I mean, we talk about it for a while, so...
We could talk about it for a while, but we didn't have, like, a topic or a reason to...
No, exactly.
Open one up. But, yeah. Last segment is hypothetical question.
Okay.
So, each week, we're either going to do, like, a would you rather or a...
Shag your mummy and dad.
If you were... Not that one. Yeah. There was an awful card game we played, and we picked one up, and it was, would you rather have sex with a cat or a dog? How would you make that kind of decision? Yeah. I mean, quite quickly I'd go for the cat. No, joking. Well, it's just a bit... Anyway.
Bestiality confirmed.
This one's quite interesting, I think. What would be your strategy for a zombie apocalypse?
I'd off myself.
Me too. No one else says that. I think I'd have a go just to feel that kind of badass feeling.
What have you got to live for? Like, what can be asked? What have you got to live for in that situation?
It would depend on the apocalypse. It would depend on the human to zombie ratio.
Well, yeah, like, it depends, yeah. If all my family are alive, and maybe my girlfriend's alive, like, then maybe I'd, like, fight.
Yeah.
But, like, realistically, it's not going to end well. Like, you're going to die anyway. Just do it yourself, bro.
No, I think I would. I want to live that kind of zombie apocalypse badass, wearing, like, leather and stuff. Like fantasy.
We're both riddled with anxiety.
That's true, but I feel like I just need to experience it once. I would get like a baseball bat, and where I get on from with like the barbed wire. I would just be feeling the fantasy for a while, and then after a while, when I realise that no one can make a cure, I would top myself off. However, I think in England we would be absolutely fucked. Absolutely. No guns. We have no weapons. No. All we have is like kitchen knives.
Yeah, that means you got to get close to them. I don't want to get close to them, don't you?
No, that's the last thing you want. You want some range.
So why are we doing it?
We don't know. We don't really own... English people don't own weapons.
No.
I mean, you can always break into like a country shooting shop. Yeah. There's not many of those around, especially not in the south. So I think if I were in America, it'd be a lot more fun.
Yeah. Speaking of, not to go on a tangent, the new Purge film looks shit.
It does.
What? They've got 6 days to get to Mexico because the Purge is going on forever. Like, it's just... the first 2 were good.
Mexico's the last place. Why not go to Canada?
Well, no, like...
Canada's great.
Anyway, a little bit of a tangent. Should we do one more hypothetical?
Yeah, we'll do one more hypothetical.
Because I feel like that was too easy to answer.
I did see a question and it was a bit weird.
Go for it.
It's going to be a bit of thought.
Go for it.
It's... What animal do you think would be better with scales?
What? Like,
what would be better covered in scales? When I say better, maybe just like cooler. I'm trying to think of something that has like the body of a dragon that just needs the outside to look like a dragon.
I honestly think a dolphin would look sick with scales.
Oh! It would look like a mermaid.
It would look like a mermaid.
Can you imagine how big the scales of like a whale would be? Oh, no, it grosses me out. I'm thinking like reptile scales.
Reptiles have scales, bro.
Yeah, but like nothing water-based.
Oh, like reptile scales? Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like most underwater animals or fish, or obviously they have scales.
Okay.
I'm thinking like, what would it be like to have a dog with scales? Gross.
Yeah, that would, because that you wouldn't want to hug them, would you?
A hamster with scales would be interesting. Be like a little mini...
like armadillo or something.
Like an armadillo.
Yeah.
Do they? I mean, does that count as scales?
No, but I'm assuming it'd feel the same way.
No, well, you could just get a mini armadillo. That's so cute.
I do like mini armadillos.
Yeah. I don't know why that question really spoke to me, but I feel that was a really easy one.
Yeah, it was.
This is a good one. One last one.
Alright.
Which cartoon world do you wish you could live in for a week? I definitely have my answer. I feel like I might change it.
I'm thinking, I don't know, because there's so many. Like,
I'm thinking Adventure Time, just because it would be like a massive happy acid trip.
I rate that.
It would be good though, wouldn't it?
A complete and utter acid trip.
But then my very obvious answer would be if Shrek counts as a cartoon.
Oh, Shrek counts. Yeah.
Oh, then Adventure Time can fuck off.
Yeah.
Shrek all the way. I just want to live in Far, Far Away.
Why do you think she's wearing a green jumper?
I have an obsession with Shrek. And it is unhealthy, and I'm not ashamed of it.
To be fair, I'd be Lord Farquaad because I am like 3'5", so...
Yeah, but when it says world... So, I wouldn't want to live in Duloc. I think that's it's a bit Mein Kampf, you know?
Yeah.
It's a little bit...
Like North Korea.
It's a bit North Korea-ish in Duloc, so I'm thinking I would just want to be Far, Far Away.
We can live in the land of Far, Far Away.
Swamp is...
You'd be a bit of Shrek.
Yeah. Yeah, but they have like a massive Starbucks. It's the whitest thing I've ever said in my life.
See your Instagram.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Okay.
So, what would you choose?
I don't know, maybe like Family Guy. I feel like me and Brian would get on.
Yeah, Drunken Clam. Have some...
Yeah, I love Brian. I just want to be friends with Brian.
Brian's great.
He's great, you know, him and his martinis. Stewie sounds like a right laugh.
Well, I don't think I'd want to be in the same world as not Cleveland. Quagmire.
Yeah.
I just don't think I want to be in fear.
You live in the real world, love.
I live in the real world. But there's Quagmire's he's like the cartoon version of Jimmy Savile.
I mean, he gets consent.
And the old man.
Yeah, the old man is just an odd...
Kid.
You're too old for him.
Hey, little man. Hey, little boy.
You're like 7 years too old for him.
Yeah, but... Then again, it's only a week.
I'd love it.
I
Like,
think, yeah.
just to be able to turn around and go, shut up, Meg.
I'm kind of thinking of like Cartoon Network kind of cartoons, because if I were to go down the Disney film route, I think we'd be healed it. Like, I would have to have a whole podcast just for it.
What's another one then?
I don't know. I'm just trying to... I keep thinking Disney films, but there's 100 Disney films I'd want to live in.
Well, you've really got a thinker, because I have no clue.
It's really hard, isn't it? Because I didn't really grow up watching a lot of cartoons.
Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, God, that's a banger.
Winnie the Pooh. All day long.
Oh, it'd be like just happiness.
It'd be perfect. I'd cheer up Eeyore. Me and Tigger would go and get absolutely, like, out of our minds. Me and Pooh can just have some cuddles. Piglet can join in.
Piglet is my spirit animal.
The owl can help me with my degree.
Rabbit would upset me, I think.
Yeah, but...
He's a bit much.
Same, but look at it this way. In the real world, you're probably looking at a ratio of dickheads to good people at about 5 to 1. Whereas the ratio there is like one bad person and the rest are amazing.
Winnie the Pooh, it's a really good...
I want to go Winnie the Pooh.
I mean, it's Disney, but I think I'd let you do that one.
Thank you.
Because I can't think of anything else other than Shrek or Adventure Time.
Fair
I think
play.
I'd just be so confused in Adventure Time.
Yeah, I think you just wouldn't know what's real. Like whether you I think you just think you're having a
It would
constant acid
be
trip.
like a massive acid trip. I haven't even had an acid trip.
No, you just wouldn't know what's real and what isn't.
Yeah.
I think that's the issue.
That's the issue. I mean, we're acting as though this would happen, but just in case.
Mate, weirder things have happened this year.
I mean, we're now prepared for what it would be like in a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
And what would happen if scientists asked us which animal they should genetically modify.
Yeah.
And which cartoon world we should be transported
See, this is what we do. This is why we do the hypothetical. We learn
one
things.
day we could be in this situation.
If there's anything this year's taught me, is that anything can happen.
Isn't that right? Who would have thought we were in a global pandemic?
Innit?
If someone said to me 5 years ago, this is like, gave me a screenshot
I'd
of
laugh.
you're making a podcast about being isolated in the house
I'd
because
laugh.
of a global pandemic, it's insane. We're living in some kind of weird simulation, but I guess that's for another podcast. Simulations.
Ooh.
because,
Conspiracy theories.
Yeah, do you know, I've seen some conspiracy theories online about how there's been like glitches in the world.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
Yeah,
we can do that. I won't
like,
believe
there's
any
just
of
things
it,
that
but
just
we can do
don't
it.
make sense, but they can't be explained.
Alright, yeah, we can do that. Anyway, thank you for listening. This has been our first podcast. Sponsored by I Need Jesus. Podcast out now on Spotify. Very good.
Yeah.
Don't know who runs it, but they sound like a mong. And they talk about their dreams, which are weird. And
I have crazy dreams, and I just thought, I'll document them.
yeah, why not? Look, why not? They're like 4-minute episodes, quick and easy. Cram them in when you get home. You know.
Yeah,
I
listen
recommend.
to them while having a poo.
Yeah. You know, sometimes poo takes 5
making
minutes.
coffee.
So,
Yeah,
not sponsored by Tango. I just
no,
really like
or
it.
any kind of products in
Yeah.
the way of the shot.
No one even knows who we are. No one's going to watch this.
No one's going to watch this, but if you do,
Hi, yeah. We can
Hello.
be friends.
yeah, give us
Yeah.
a comment. Tell us that you're watching, so we don't think we're going completely insane.
Rate my looks out of 10.
Yeah. And if you are in isolation, what have you watched this week that's new?
Yeah. What have you been doing with your day?
Also, what animal would you like to see with scales?
That's the real question. That's what we do here.
Yeah.
We ask the real questions.
So yeah.
Yeah.
We will see you next time.
Ta-da!
Bye.